Sivaya Nama, Tiruchitrambalam. Welcome back to our discussion on Sokkanatha Venba, verse number 58. The verse goes this way. Thayaar magavarutham சற்றும் தரியார்கள் ஆய வினைக்கு ஈடா அமைத்தாலும் காயம் பறிக்கும் துயரமெல்லாம் பார்க்க உனக்கு என்றும் தரிக்குமோ சொக்கநாதா. It's a very beautiful but very simple verse to understand also. In Tamil literature, we have one specific approach usually the great saints and poets handle, which is when they want to express or explain something which is a complete unknown, they usually use an analogy of something that we are aware of, something around us, something that is known to us. Including Tirukkural, the very first Tirukkural that we can think of is Agara Mudala Eluthellam. It starts with that, right? In that also, the analogy goes as when you want to learn an alphabet, usually it is A sound or A sound. Even in English it is A. In Tamil it is A. So A is the very first sound or the syllable if you want to learn a language. Similar to that, in this universe, there is a starting point, and that starting point is none other than the omnipotent and the omnipresent God. This is what the very first Tirukkural talks about. So something that we know, which is your alphabets, something that we don't know yet, which is God. So something that we know has been used as an analogy to express what we don't know. Similar to that, in verse 58 also, our Guru has taken the same approach. Now, he uses something that we are aware of. The one that we are aware of is mother's love. Imagine a child is sick. Because of the illness, the child is going through a lot of pain and suffering. More than the kid, the mother will be the one suffering. Even though physically she is not able to take that pain, but she will be seeing the kid in the sorrow state and she will be going through the immense pain within her heart. Now imagine the same situation in our Lord Shiva's stage also. Now when the kid is not well, the mom is obviously going to feed it with medicine, even though the medicine is not so pleasant, if it is so bitter, yet the mom will force the kid to take the medicine because she knows that medicine is the one which is going to heal her kid. In spite of her pain, in spite of the kid's pain, she still pushes the kid for the benefit of the kid. Exactly the same approach is what happening to us as of now. When we were all in Kevalam, Lord Shiva looked at us. He knew the souls are supposed to be in a state which is going to be ever happy, 100% happiness. But instead of being in the happy state, these souls are in a Keval state which is absolutely nothing, knowing anything that is around it. It is more like a stone, like a rock, it just lies there. Because of the compassion, Lord Shiva shows a little bit of a grace. Because of that, we have moved on to where we are right now, which is what we call it as Sagalam. Now we have moved on to the Sagalam state in which we are going through the karmic deeds. Because of that, we are going through pain, suffering. Again and again, we are taking this birth. In this analogy, the illness that we are talking about is not the physical ailment that has to be represented, but it is the entire birth itself. Do you think cancer is an illness? Do you think tumor is an illness? Do you think any fatal whatever disease we can hear as of now, is that a disease? Is that an ailment? No. The biggest ailment for a soul is the birth and death vicious cycle. We are stuck in that. Lord Shiva is the mother right now. What as a mother, what Shiva does is she is trying to feed us with the karmic effect, because we have to get rid of this karma in order to be liberated and move on to the next state, which is called as the Suddham. So, in spite of the pain that we are going through, more than us, Lord Shiva is the one suffering, seeing us in so much of a pain. Yet, He is feeding us with the karmic deeds so that we can be liberated faster. So, end of the day, what should we be doing is complete surrender. Only when we do something out of our own mind or our own intellect, it transforms into karmic deeds. But once you realize the compassion of Lord Shiva and surrender to Him completely, saying that I have nothing to do here, I have nothing to say here, I have nothing to think here, it is all going to be your deeds, your actions, your words, and your thoughts. I'm just going to follow what you say. Once we completely surrender ourselves, we can break this vicious cycle of birth and death. This is what verse number 58 is all about. Let's give a little bit of a happiness to our mother, the mother who has been there throughout with us in all our births, which is none other than Lord Shiva. I'll come back again with the next verse very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama, Tiruchitrambalam.